Surgeon General warning, tobacco use increases the risk of infertility, stillbirth, and low birth weight.
Ayy, feeling so fresh like the poolside. My shit hitting way harder than moonshine. In my DMs, acting they ain't shoe signs. I turned your man down more than like 2 times.
Live from the Pentagon.
Live from the Pentagon, coming down rolling. Kandy going live, Drewski, he the throatest. Team going up, but the click never folding. Why they on the side, acting like you never noticed?
Ready for whatever, then we off to the races. Spinning, pull up, take off in a spaceship. Just touched down and the vibe so amazing. Live from the Pentagon, finna go crazy.
What's up, man? Welcome to another episode of the Live from the Pentagon Podcast, brought to you by Backwoods and Matrix Marketing. I am your host, Mark Drew. What it do? And I'm rocking with
Kandy the Goddess.
What's up, Kandy? How you doing?
Man, what's up, Mark?
I'm good, man. How was your week?
It was amazing. So glad to be here today.
Yeah, and a lot of shit went down.
No King's protest, baby.
No King's protest. How you feel about it?
I'm with them. No dictator, no king.
I said the only king in this country is a man from Akron, Ohio, LeBron James. Fuck everybody else. So that shit was wild. I wanted to go to the protest, but I didn't. I got my fiance with me. I don't trust the police to just behave and chill. So we ended up not going. I wish I could. Would love to support. So that shit was crazy.
Gotta protect the family.
Yeah,
family first.
Yeah, I'd feel a way if I'd be in jail. So also in other news and music, Kendrick sold out 2 shows in Drake's backyard, Toronto, Canada.
Both of them.
The only rapper to sell out that stadium, I think just sell out period, but for sure 2 nights in a row. Had the entire stadium singing Not Like Us word for word, as was all the other songs.
So what does that say about the state of Canada right now? The state of Toronto?
Let me just say, if that shit happened to me and someone dissed me and all of Houston was singing that shit, I'm Denzel in Training Day. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Fuck all y'all. But shit was wild. And then that restaurant, I think it's called New Ho King. Sorry if I'm...
I saw DJ Mustard getting busy in there.
Yeah, and everyone was singing Not Like Us. Shit was crazy, man.
Then he called the governor, or not the
some
governor,
politician, yeah.
some politician a goof.
And the man apologized, too.
Shout out to the goof.
And they were trying to play this shit off. I was like, no, I'm here for SZA. It's Drake over Kendrick all day, every day.
That was really strange, though.
Yeah, man, stand on
Don't
that
go
shit,
back.
man. Stand on that shit, bruh. But yeah, so a lot of crazy shit. Some good music on the way from a lot of great artists. Drake's even dropping an album called Iceman, and supposedly there's a bomb on there. We'll see. You think if he responds, you think the beef starts back up?
I gotta say, there are a lot of Drake fans, but we already heard from Kendrick that he's got more in the tank.
But he also did say there's no round 2s.
I don't know. I think the beef is finished. It's done. It's cooked. It's well done, if anything. So
it's up, man. But we got a real special guest today. Incredible rapper, great writer, singer, performer, the wonderful Kat Ramos.
Hey guys. I don't want to laugh too much when y'all were talking. Hey guys, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no,
thank you for being here.
Yeah.
We live in the Pentagon, okay?
We're excited. Excited to have you. So let's get into everything. We want to get into your career.
Okay.
So who is Kat Ramos?
Kat Ramos. Oh man. I would just say it's so weird talking about myself as a third person, but Kat Ramos is definitely a very versatile artist from Houston, Texas, who is just trying to dip her toes in as many genres as she can. But I am a rapper, though.
Okay,
no,
dope.
I heard it so good. So is your first language Spanish?
My first language is Spanish.
Right on.
I learned English when I was in 1st grade. And but I originally started rapping in English, and then I slowly transitioned into the Spanish.
That's
okay,
dope.
I was asking because whenever I was listening to your music, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is fast. She's got incredible breath control. There can only be one conclusion I can draw from this.
So,
Thank you. I do what I can, y'all.
oh yeah.
So you were in ESL growing up?
I was not in ESL growing up.
Okay.
No. And you know what, though? I think I was, maybe, because in pre-K and kindergarten, I was in all Spanish classes. Is that ESL?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But they're teaching you English, right?
they taught me English in first grade.
I was
they
always
just
jealous of
moved
those
me.
kids.
They put me in ESL, so
They put you in ESL
so
based
spoiler
off
alert.
looks?
Yeah, spoiler. I'm to all the raza. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. But they put me in that bitch like for one day, like for half a day, and they was like, I finally spoke up. Well, I didn't speak up. I just started talking. They're like, "The fuck are you doing here?" And so I was in there for like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Until they're like, all right, get your ass back into the regular class with the rest of these dummies.
The time was had in those 30
Yeah,
minutes.
and they was like, we thought you were cool. Yeah. But yeah, so what got you into making music in the first place?
You know what's crazy? I actually started off with poems. Like
Dope.
I started writing poems when I was in middle school. I had like a whole notebook of just nothing but poems, and I would write poems every single day, just based off like how I would feel. And someone stole that notebook.
Ah,
Someone
fuck.
stole it.
Are
I
you
cried.
serious?
Yes, girl. I was like, why would somebody steal my feelings?
That is so lame.
Yeah, I was sad. But
You
that's
should
how
have
it
had one of
started.
those password diaries. You remember them? Remember you got to say it like exactly right.
Oh man, but that's how I started. I definitely started with poems, but I've always liked music since I was a kid. My mom and my dad are they love music. They all the genres, like they're everywhere. So I get it from them for sure.
So who was your first inspiration then?
I feel like this is a very common answer, but one of my first inspirations was Selena.
I knew you were going to say
Hell
this.
yeah.
Oh my
One time.
God. I just,
For la arena.
I swear I knew you were going to say that.
I had a few of them though, like Michael Jackson,
Right
Celia
on.
Cruz. That's like a completely different genre. That's what salsa. That's a completely big switch. But I was inspired by many different genres, and I love the '80s. So
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What about the 80s do you love the most?
I just love how retro it is. I just feel
Yeah.
like everything that is created now, a lot of it's obviously sampled from a lot of the classics back then, and it's just like it's definitely something that started something that's timeless. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's like music still samples a lot of the '80s music. you know,
Absolutely.
still.
I'm saying that. They're bored. Producers are bored. Get creative. Get like Mark Drew what it do.
The original.
Yeah, I mean, plus like sampling is expensive as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've never had a record that went platinum that I sampled, but like shit, I really hope I never do, man. Or like, there's ways to do it, but like shit, man. Like I saw
so
like
real.
Sting took 80%, I think, of Lucid Dreams. It's like this little like kid, Juice WRLD, made money for the first time in his life. He's like, nope, fuck that, hand it over. It's just scary, man. But let's talk about some of your influences, because I want to ask you a question that I was thinking of, at least for myself, but I would like to hear from you.
Okay.
If you had to create your own album, dead or alive, with a producer and let's say like a few features, and it's your album, who's the producer and who are the features?
Oh my gosh, I would love to work with Missy Elliott
Hell yeah.
because she's produced a lot of songs for other artists. And I think she was dope, like still to this day.
Hell yeah.
Michael Jackson, and that's another one who always had melodies in his head. I could relate because there's always something going on up in here.
Hell yeah.
So I think for now, that's really what I can think of. Like,
Okay,
I'm
so
sure there's
Missy
more of it.
Elliott, and so is Missy your GOAT female MC?
She is definitely the
mine
GOAT
too.
MC, yeah, for me.
What?
yeah.
Not Selena?
What?
Or just rapper? Yeah. Yeah.
Selena, for sure, she's a legend. You know, she's an
Yeah.
icon. She's timeless. She's one of a
Yeah.
kind, for sure. But Missy, for sure, MC when it comes to like the hip hop.
Okay, so is that where you get some of your style from?
I think so. I really like how like everything that she created was just different from everything else that she created before. Like all her sounds sound very authentic. You know. I feel like
Yeah.
she's kind of like Timbaland, you know, and
Yeah.
they're very similar. They've, you
Yeah.
know, they've done a lot of
Actually,
things
yeah.
together.
They came up together, so
Yeah.
did a lot of work together. And like some of my favorite work from Timbaland is with Missy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's dope.
Yeah, I would say like she's so. I feel like people when they think like female MC, it's weird how she doesn't get brought up as much as she should. Like people go to different names and not to knock nobody else, but it's like I don't know, man. I don't just from a total package from rapping to writing to videos too. Like Missy held it down, man.
And she be having dancing in her career.
Yeah,
She's
Yeah.
Not on this podcast.
Not on this podcast. You're the second person to say that, so
Thank God.
Back-to-back weeks, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's wonderful how many women artists that we're getting too. So
Yeah.
shout out to y'all.
Yay.
And
Girls, we're doing our
being,
thing.
yeah, straight up. But being a female artist, let's talk about the journey you've had, like, as a recording artist.
Okay.
What are some of the obstacles you had to overcome as a female artist?
I just feel like being a female in this industry it's hard to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people they'll reach out and say they want to work, but in reality they just want to get to know you and they want to get close. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm a girl and I've experienced it many times before. So that's why I've always said, on social media, if you want to work with me, please contact Katra, who's
Right
my
on.
producer and also my manager. Shout out to Katra. Because I don't answer DMs. Because of the fact I've had a lot of my time wasted with people that pretend that they want to work with me, but at the end of the day, they're like, oh, so what are you getting into later today? We're not doing that. Okay? Yeah.
Let them
We're
know
not
right
gonna
away.
do that. Yeah,
Straight
so it's
to the
I see where
business.
this is going.
So there is a total benefit into having a manager as a woman in this industry. So you can cut half
Yeah.
the BS. I was about to say
Yeah.
bullshit, but
Yeah.
whatever.
And I think that's important things to point out because, like, as like a male artist, no one ever gives a shit what I'm doing after like the studio. So like, and
Here's the money mark.
yeah, and I like it that way, and it should be the same for both sides. So I think it's
Yeah.
important to talk about that more. So like, because some guys, I don't think they realize how much of a creep they are.
Yeah, I don't think they do. but
No, they
I'll let
really
you know.
don't.
Yeah.
They are invisible, like whatever you call it to it. They don't see it.
They don't realize it. I think they don't even care.
Yeah, and they
They're
probably just
comfortable
don't
being
care.
creepy.
Yeah.
Constant air balls. You
Yeah.
would think to know, not in the workplace.
It's like, where do you get the audacity from?
For real. Who raised you?
Who are you?
No, like I mean, I hate dealing with some of these people just in general. So I know it's amplified as a female artist.
It could get a bit irritating. But I'm not saying that all the men are like that, but I just prefer to keep it that way because
Yeah.
I really don't be checking my DM. And I have ADHD, so I'm sorry, I'll forget.
One time for ADHD,
Same.
I found out I may have it based on symptoms, and it explains a lot.
Yeah. It helps with the music, though.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's talk about, like, again, as part of that journey, because, like, also being a Latin artist, because are you Mexican?
I'm actually Salvadorian.
Salvadorian? Oh, right on. I'm sorry for assuming.
It's okay. It's a very small country. I mean, I don't get offended when people call me Mexican. I mean, it's a very big country. There's a lot of people that are Mexican.
Yeah.
And I love my Mexicans, man. Shout out to my Mexicans and the food, man. Come on.
Shout
let's
out,
go.
baby.
Because you do hold it down for your culture, but, like, in today's political climate, how important do you feel it is for you to be able to, like, to speak out on some of these things that are happening today?
I just feel like it's important because a lot of our parents, they don't really have the voice to do it because out of fear, and the fact that I was fortunate enough to be born here, even though that's not something that counts anymore, apparently, because even citizens are getting targeted, just for being brown or speaking Spanish. But at the same time, it's like someone has to say something, because that's unconstitutional. And we don't have dictators or kings here, do we? So somebody gotta do it.
Did y'all see what happened with the LA Dodgers?
Yes, they banned Nessa from singing because she
Whoa.
sang the anthem in
Spanish.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I did see something about that. Yeah, like, so
you miss it?
they didn't, so did she sing it
So
in Spanish?
they
or?
told her not to, but she
Yeah.
did it anyways.
Man, what's her name?
Nessa?
Nessa?
Right? Nessa?
I'm not gonna lie,
I think it's Nessa. Yeah.
drawing a blank on the name.
I apologize
sorry,
for not
Nessa.
knowing this, but whoever you are,
I commend her.
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I'm
for
a
sure.
fan. Shout
That
out to
tastes
her.
good.
Protest, baby. What's amazing is they didn't cut her mic or anything. So that's what I thought was like most shocking.
And I mean, I hate the Dodgers with a passion, but like I look at their stands, all Hispanics. So it's weird to like take a weird stance on that, like especially like
Well, the
because
name,
it happened.
Los Angeles,
It's in Spanish.
it's in
Yeah.
Spanish. So
And yeah, man, it's weird.
Crazy times we're living in. Crazy times.
Astros would never do it.
Right?
Maybe they would. I don't know, but hopefully they wouldn't.
Let's say they wouldn't.
But yeah, let's get into some of like, cause who would be like your? I know you said like Michael Jackson, and you said Missy Elliott. Are there others like some like collabs, like dream collabs? And yeah, what about artists like today, like some you would love to collaborate with?
I would love to collaborate with Snow the Product.
Hell yeah.
with who?
Snow the Product. another project. She's also a rapper.
My gosh.
She's so dope. Girl, if you ever see this, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am there in a second. Okay?
Let's make it happen.
With your girlfriend.
Yeah,
let me know.
let's put it together.
Let's speak it into existence. It's
I'm
gonna happen.
manifesting that. I have been manifesting that for quite a while. So I think she's dope. Fariana, she's also another one that I think she's dope. She's a Latin artist. She does a lot of reggaeton. She's actually started doing a lot of merengue and salsa stuff too, I think. So she's pretty dope. Who else can I think of? Those are the only ones I can think of right now.
So, like, what is your favorite, like, genre to actually, like, make songs?
Man, see, I'm all over the place. Like, my playlist is, like, everywhere. I mean, to listen, just to get ready, you know how girls have, like, a playlist? I listen to nothing but house music.
Okay.
Really?
Dope.
House music, EDM, or the 80s.
Really?
It's crazy because it's like, a lot of people be like, do you know so-and-so and so-and-so? I'm like, ooh, the new artists. There's so many new artists that I have never heard of. And I be feeling bad. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm stuck in the 80s. Like,
That's people. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay, so yeah, I'm
30,
32.
so
Had us full.
Yeah, I was just looking at it the other day. Apparently, like, people our age, we're stuck in like a music time loop where we
Yes.
only listen to music that like appeals to us now. Like, because I'm really trying for the podcast, y'all, to keep up with the new artists, but I'm really stuck in the early 2000s and 90s. So
And yeah, because I'm really bad at finding new artists. I know this sounds bad to some people. I listen to a lot of like what I'm working on, like in the car. Like when I do work on music, like I'm either like, man, this shit is so cold, or like, yo, how can we make this better? Or like, man, this beat's banging. Like, yo, this verse is hard. Like different type of shit. And then when I finally get to like new music, I'm so tired of listening to music. I don't want to listen to shit. Like I means write in silence or put on a podcast or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like the minute I wake up, I have to put music on.
Yeah.
Like, from the minute that I wake up, I have to put music. I don't even watch TV. Like, I'm just literally always listening to music, or I'm at the studio.
Okay.
growing up, did you watch like the music video channels?
Oh, when it was a music video channel.
I missed that. Why don't we have that anymore?
Man.
World
Don't
Search
you know,
Girl.
Mark? I feel like you know everything.
I don't know. I would, man, because like 106 Park, I would rush home to come watch TRL.
The MTV videos in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
Before
love
school?
them.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in like the emo times, you know? I was an emo kid.
I
Okay.
had a phase. It's a little phase, but it was there.
Oh yeah.
I'm still there a little bit.
Y'all remember the
Inside.
basement on BET?
The basement, yeah.
The Rap City?
Oh my
I'd come home
gosh.
like
Yeah.
rush home for that.
Okay.
That was my shit.
Throwback.
Yeah, man. Shout out AJ and Free,
Yeah.
my dogs. Never met them, but hope to one day.
We manifested.
Manifesting.
Okay.
But let's give now with your journey.
Okay.
So I want to talk about some of the things that like when it came to experimenting. Were you always open to experimenting, or did it kind of just like
No,
you know?
it's crazy because if you go to my YouTube channel, all of my old songs are nothing but like just hip hop and rap.
Okay.
And in English. And then like I recently started doing Spanish music probably like 5 years ago. maybe
Okay.
6. Not too long ago. But it was just all English rap, like
Yeah.
constant rap, yeah.
So
But
what
then-
gave you the confidence then to
Somebody actually talked to me about it, and they were like, you should try doing Spanish. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I've never tried writing in Spanish, and then I just started doing it, and then kind of just started coming to me. So
well, you're a
all it takes.
natural.
I hope so. I tried.
I was listening.
Yes,
And sometimes all it takes is somebody to like give you that push. Like I heard Kanye said he showed Michael Jackson an old song. I think it was on Graduation, and Michael was like, "Yo, who is that voice in the background? Yeah, I like that voice." And it was Kanye.
Okay.
And he was like, "Man, like shit." In the night, he started singing all the fucking time because Michael Jackson told him he could sing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's
He
how
said,
it
Michael,
I didn't know that.
He said, Michael Jackson told me I could sing, so fuck all y'all.
For real. Shit.
Hey,
Nobody
the
that
king of
says
pop,
he
baby.
changed it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, if my
Michael
mom
Jackson.
tells me I can sing, it's all. But the Michael Jackson shit, like,
Like, Mom, you're supposed to say that.
yeah. But you have a wide skill set. But like, I want to ask you something. If you could add one skill to your arsenal, what would it be?
Like something that I wish I could do.
Yeah, like, because
Oh,
you do a
man.
lot right now.
I wish I could be an engineer. I wish I could learn how to do the camera.
You don't want them headaches, man.
You
That
don't
shit
want those
sucks.
problems.
I do it all by myself. I promise. I'm like, do. Boom.
Man.
It's easy
I
though.
won't bother nobody.
Man, I'm telling you, like,
And that's a talent.
I think you could get into it if you wanted to, but then your life
100%.
would be forever changed, and then you'd be super nitpicky.
yeah, you'll never see the sun. You'll
Your ears will be tired.
you'll be like 20 mixes before you master, and then
You'll
another
be
5.
slumped over like me and Mark.
Yeah, like-
this whole podcast, I keep
like-
trying to.
As a producer, engineer, I don't know why I feel like I can hear things when I slouch. I can hear things better. Like I would be like messing with a plug and
Because
like,
you're closer.
yeah, it makes no sense at all. Like it just messed up my back.
I wear glasses now because I stare at a computer screen too much. Look,
Get the blue.
I have to. I thought it was a myth. I thought it was an upsell.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and then like when you work on a song, you spend all this money in the gear, all this time, and you look at the checks you get, like, damn.
And then half the time, the engineers never get the credit that they
Yeah.
deserve. I feel like engineers make the song. Besides the artists, y'all are very important, but you know, we kind of do
No,
little
but that's important too.
things
Yeah,
for a lot of people.
yeah.
These new
Man,
artists.
yeah.
That's a whole different type of science right there.
But you could totally get into it. It's not that difficult.
I work well with Kat. I'm not gonna lie. Kat
Yeah.
understands me. I'd be like, I don't know how to speak engineer, man. I want that on the and he'd be like, I got you, and he got it. And I'm like,
And that's how you know the relationship's good. When we can say something that means probably
Yeah.
nothing, and like, oh, I know exactly what you
I want to
mean.
sound underwater in reverse. What?
yes, yeah. I'm gonna learn it though.
Yeah, I wish I had an engineer, man, because like one thing I'll never experience is like telling someone like on a song, yo, turn me up.
Turn me up.
Because I'm my own engineer.
Put me
So
louder,
like,
put me
you know,
louder.
it's like if I feel weird like telling myself, hey, yo, turn me up, and then go and hit the gain knob and turn it up. And, like, where's my snare? And it's like, duh, it's right here, stupid. Like,
No, you were pretty much in the booth calling the shots. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but we were trying.
you know what? Mike's gonna be my
Yes,
engineer, man. Mike's gonna be my engineer from now on.
Shout out to Mike.
Hey.
Yeah, shout out to Mike, hold it down. But yeah,
okay.
so let's where do you see yourself as an artist? Because I have very high hopes for myself, and I like to hear from other people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fan of confidence. Where do you see yourself in the next few years as an artist?
Yeah, hopefully, I'm still doing music. Hopefully, I have a boyfriend by then or something. But I'm not in a rush. Providing for my family, doing what I love. I would like to have a whole community created for my loved ones. You know, like a gated community. Like I literally see like each street with my each family. You know,
That's dope.
collecting Grammys. You know, just hopefully just still doing this in a higher in a more advanced level.
I love that.
And don't even
So-
say hopefully. Like, you will be doing
I
that.
will be doing
There
that.
you
We
go.
You know what I mean?
manifesting.
Write that in your new journal.
I know, right? Oh, don't forget who stole my shit. No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
I think we
Can we
should wrap it up with
press
this one last question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. Your fan base, what would you call them?
My family.
I've always wanted to know this. I don't know.
God. I would call them my babies because I don't have kids.
Your babies?
Yeah, my fan base. Those are my babies.
So they'd be the babies?
Those are my babies.
That's
yeah.
what they call themselves?
Yeah. You know how like Lady Gaga has her monsters?
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj has her barbs.
Yeah.
I'll call mine
Mariah
my
Carey's
babies.
got the lambs.
The
The lambs? I never heard that.
I never heard
Yeah,
that
she
either.
calls
Okay.
them the lambs, I think.
Okay. You know, Bees got the hive. That's like the coldest name to me though.
Yeah.
hive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
tight.
pretty cool.
So your babies.
Yours
My babies, because I don't have babies, I don't have kids, so I'm like, those are my babies, and I love them
Okay.
because they love me and they support me. So, and I wouldn't be where I am because of what you did.
Aw.
Shout out to my babies.
So before we head out, what's next for you?
What's next for me? I'm trying my best to just keep dropping music with visuals nonstop. I have so much that I'm sitting on, and got to be getting on my butt, so I have no excuse. So definitely bringing different sounds too. So hopefully everyone enjoys it.
Oh, yeah. What's your Instagram handle, by the way?
So my Instagram is KATRAMOS13, Kat Ramos 13. And my YouTube and Facebook, you can find me under Kat Ramos, KATRAMOS. So you guys
Right on.
check me out.
Now, for those of y'all tuning in, y'all got a treat because y'all know we do the mic drops. So right after this, She's about to go tear it up in the Infinity Room right behind us. So, you want to tell them the song you about to perform?
Okay, so this song is called Whoa, produced by Kat on the Beat. Who else, man? Come on, let's go. Hopefully y'all like it. Hell yeah.
Well, before we head out, anything you want to let your fans know?
Just thank you. I mean, thank you for liking my stuff and like being interested in me because I'm such a weirdo, but it is what it is, right?
Shout out to the babies.
Shout out to my babies. Shout out to my babies. Yeah, hell yeah. This is fun.
There you go. Right on. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really enjoyed having you here.
Oh, we love
Man,
it.
thank you guys. This is a vibe. And everything you guys got going on here, it's a vibe.
Hey.
Okay, it's a vibe.
2.0.
And you're part of
baby.
it.
Yeah,
You're
you
part of
added
it.
you adding to the vibes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Well, yo,
Well, shout out to Matrix Marketing.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
'em.
Backwoods. We appreciate you.
yeah, absolutely we do, man. And thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Live from the Pentagon Podcast. This is Mark Drew, What It Do.
And Kandy the Goddess.
We'll sign off. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Yeah. Hey, it's Kat. Hey, feeling so fresh like the poolside. My shit hitting way harder than moonshine. In my DMs, acting they shoe size. I turned your man down more than like 2 times. Heard that y'all waiting for my new rhymes. I be killing shit like you binging on true crime. Thought you was winning like who lied? And I'm so clean when I spit, I make your shoes shine. Hey, I'm a definite yes, and you looking like no. They feelings and I'm looking like so. Want another round, wasn't ready, set, go. I've been getting mine and I'm feeling like whoa. 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 Woke up, I'm feeling so fine like. 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 Whoa. And I'm feeling like whoa. Woke up, I'm feeling so fine like. Whoa. And I'm feeling like whoa. Woke up, I'm feeling so fine like whoa. Fuck all these fake bitches who talk. I can tell who real, I can also tell who not. And they feelings waiting for my new drop. All up in your eardrum, busting like a boombox. Got these hoes singing like a doo-wop. Getting pretty clear, it's time for you to get a new job. Out of this world on some moon rocks. I can see it all like I'm Batman on the rooftop. Ayy, I'm a definite yes and you looking like no. They feelings and I'm looking like so. Want another round, wasn't ready, set, go. I've been getting mine and I'm feeling like whoa. 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 Woke up, I'm feeling so fine like. 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 Whoa. And I'm feeling like whoa. Woke up, I'm feeling so fine like. Whoa. And I'm feeling like whoa. Woke up, I'm feeling so fine 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 like whoa.